Hello? Hello? Ah, young Plum, glad to finally hear you. Listen quick. I've had a word that Black is going to flee the city via his personal biplane at London City Airport. He'll take a bit of time to gather his bits. I need you to get down to his personal train and intercept him, alone. I don't want him getting hurt. He loses his senses when it comes to Black. I can trust you on this. Good. Get to it.
Oi, Wayfarer. What's this about you getting some urgent message? I told you before, Black's mine. Give me the details.
Go on, I just spoke to Patrol. Syndicate enforcers are coming in on all sides.
Yvette, get everyone ready! I'll take the front. We'll drive these back and take the fight to Millwall. It hurts me to say this, Wayfarer, but Black's all yours. Don't you dare let that coward escape. Here, take these. I can at least provide the bullets that goes through his skull. Good. Now, more bodies getting shot done never hurt anything.
You see Mickey? Somebody mugging around our yard. Not here.
You know that.
Young Plum, you made it at last. I don't like using deception, much as I should be used to it by now. But Black is comfortably sitting in his office in Canary Wharf. This train goes right there, in fact. I don't control it, mind. All done remotely. I got a little signaler here to tell the Syndicate chaps to trigger it once we've had a little chat. I'm afraid the lies go back many years. It's Gabriel's fault, really. He made me promise. Take a proper oath that if anything were to happen to him, that I'd keep his lad Sebastian safe. So when Black killed Gabriel and told me to become an informer, or he'd slaughter Sebastian too, what were I to do? Bastard even paid me, just to add to the shame. I'm almost glad he took my eyes out, so I don't have to face myself in the mirror. And I've been acting turncoat for 10 years now, feeding the Syndicate intel, pushing back against Sebastian's more aggressive plans. Sebastian don't have a clue. That I am. The thing is, I've kept the vagabonds under the radar, reining in aggression, not overstepping on the Syndicate's toes. It's only by staying small that we've stayed alive. Until you came along. I knew you were special when the boys brought you in, but I didn't think you'd upset things this much. You've brought success after success for the gang. I know you haven't made everyone happy. You've certainly made Sebastian bolder, more fired up. Now he thinks he can take on Black with no challenge. It's mad. He ain't got a clue just how big Black really is. How impossible any war against him would be. And so, we come to this. Sebastian has become his own enemy, the biggest threat to his own survival. What am I to do? Stick behind him and let him get himself killed? Taking all the vagabonds with him? Or something else? Look, Black's an evil bastard. There is no denying it. But he understands how the world works. He sent me to give you an offer now. Betray the vagabonds and join with him. Otherwise, the vagabonds will get wiped out by him anyway. But it'll be slow and painful and leave half of East London in ruins. That's the situation. Accept Black's offer and you can go and see him right now. Like that, is it? Well, let's have it, you little shit.
Come in, vagabond on the train. Come in. I've ordered the Aerosol certificate for a temporary truce with you. I'll meet you at the station exit. No funny stuff. I've been ordered and this is your last chance. It's just good business. But you mess around and it's over. Mind the gap.
So you're the one they call the Wayfarer. Any life wasted is a shame. We all have the potential to be useful, and Nelson has been useful to me over the years. But he was too emotional. That was always his problem, his weakness. Never mind, history now. Let's talk about the present. You know where you are, Wayfarer? Right again. But it was more than just that. It was like a temple to money itself. Billions flowing in and out every day. Businesses, houses, livelihoods, lives, all bought and sold. There was no room for emotion here. Living and dying was an abstract thing. All anyone cared for was value and how to generate more of it. People lost their souls here, sucked up into the stream of the worship of money. That's the key, you see. That's what I've come to understand over the years. Tickets, pounds, shares, equity, cash, whatever you call it, it all has the same power. The power to own people's very souls. That's how I got Nelson so thoroughly. I could have just controlled him with threats, intimidation, blackmail, all effective enough mechanisms. But I wanted more. So I paid him. Not even very much. But he was a traitor and I paid him for it. And that very knowledge ate away at his soul, the guilt consuming him so utterly that he became my pliant puppet. I'm just a businessman. But it doesn't work on everyone. Some people have desires that go far beyond money. Young Gaunt, for instance, I would never have a hope of by now. And I get the impression you're not so easily swayed either. What's your fare, Wayfarer? Interesting. Well, I have a proposition for you. You've been a nuisance to me, no two ways about it. You've been very bad for business. But you've made a lot of openings too, and I need to fill them. Simple fact is, I need people like you. You join up with me and perhaps we can both profit greatly. Not just in cash, of course, but power, prestige, control, and perhaps even more besides. It's a dog-eat-dog world, everyone knows that. Besides, there are plenty who are benefiting from all the vacancies you've created. Things have had a shake-up, and many on the rise owe their new positions to your past efforts. Well, that is indeed a shame. I guess our business here is concluded. Kill him.
Some people just need a something. People don't name black, don't name. Clear a path, big boy!
Not here.
Scarper, lads! My story's wrecked.
The one and only. Glad to have you back. I believe you have my trophy. Here it is. Thought you might be telling tales. Black's own Lady Bristol, in the flesh. This was the last thing me old man ever saw, before Black put a crater in his head. I've thought about this gun all my life. Imagined it every night, what it would look like, how it would feel to hold. It feels wrong. Here, it's yours. You deserve it. Let's move on. I'll finish up here. Need some time by my lonesome. I sent Johnny down to the tunnels to catch any fleeing mutts. Make sure he doesn't bottle it.
Friends, Londoners, countrymen, lend me your ears. It's over. It's done. This is my town. Not Thomas Black's. Not the Dogs. Not the Gentry's. And definitely not Nelson's, that blind-eyed Mine. The Gaunts were running this town when you were wetting the bed. We ran this town with respect, with real men, like my father. We knew what was what, and who was who. This city was ours. And look at it now. We offered up a piece of the action, and all we got in return was treachery, and disorder. The Red Treaty. They thought the vagabonds were finished, driven to near extinction. But here I am. It's over. And I win. The Isle of Dogs Syndicate. Thomas Black. And long live the vagabonds.
Brought a tear to the eye.
That was something.
Humble as ever.